Yo, what's up, guys? So I was, this is my second Fat Logic video, um, with logical responses. By logical responses, I just mean I'm not like angry, I'm not trying to insult. I might like, poke fun, laugh a little bit, but I'm just trying to respond how I see fit, and trying to like help these people even though they're never going to see me. It's more for entertainment. I was just out loud responding to these. And okay, one thing you could argue is that yes, I'm a fat person who's wasting my time on websites like this, and a lot of the people who focus on this kind of stuff are overweight. And, people who are with Hayes and support that probably would say they're ashamed of themselves and they feel like putting down others is what they need to do. And I agree with that. There's a lot of, people in the fat loss community who are just like um, awful and just like mean, like, very shaming. Like I remember I commented on a like video that was a TikTok talking about how being fat is racist or something. And I don't agree with that at all. And I was like, our slaves would turn their backs at this or something in the past. And then somebody commented like they would turn their back at your tum too. And I was like, bro, you don't know me. I'm trying. I'm trying to lose weight. Bro, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm trying. Like, it had nothing to do with my weight at all. It's just like, you just being rude to me for what? For what? Obviously, I don't support Hayes. I don't support that if I'm commenting this. Anyways, I digress. Um, I want to talk about these things I just did because I did some really good responses to these. Like my last video was so all over the place. I was so sleep deprived. And I am now, but I'm not that sleep deprived. Like I was meal prepping until 6 a.m. I just woke up at 12 because I've had like work, so I'm kind of like on a like I need to wake up early schedule thing. But I don't feel like repeating myself. But we're just gonna see. There's this. Okay, seeing skinny people work out when they don't need to. My question is, why are you here? Okay, so this is kind of different. This isn't the person who's like all the way, like the extreme right. I'm being stupid, like the extreme of weight haze and everything because they believe, um, they're trying to lose weight, obviously, and they're going to the gym, but they're a little confused. So once you become thin, you're just not going to go to the gym anymore, ever, like at all. You're just never going to go to the gym again. No, it's a habit that you create. If you become thin and you just don't go to the gym again, you're going to become overweight again. Obviously, exercise is not always, it helps with weight loss, but what helps the most is diet, But even the caption that this person said is they aren't fat because they're working out often in the gym is true. When you have a consistent lifestyle that's combined with healthy eating and working out, you're going to be thin, you're going to be skinny, and so this is what helps people. Working out helps people, especially, guys who are, muscular, or guys who are skinny. Maybe they're trying to bulk, maybe they're trying to gain weight and be stronger. There's so many of like, what? Why is it a pet peeve? That's so weird. You don't know what people are doing. You don't know their situation. Why do you just assume that, they're just there for fun? Obviously, they're trying to do something, get leaner, get more muscle, you know? Don't, disregard them. Okay, let's see this. Oh, okay. Let me see. All right, let's see. Okay, I don't care about that. Okay. Does anyone know if you need to be weighed to be prescribed birth control or antidepressants? And if yes, then for what reason? Um, I am not a medical person at all, but I'm guessing it's just to like see your metrics, for that kind of stuff. I haven't had birth control or antidepressants, so I'm not sure exactly why they would weigh you. Um, but I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's for metrics, just like how they do it at a checkup for metrics. The last doctor I went to for my period problems was very polite, but he said just that I just need to lose weight and didn't offer any options. I want to see another doctor sometime, preferably. And yeah, I'm not even gonna try to say that word, gynecologist or both. And I kind of want to be prepared. I've also heard of friends and family that blah 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 are obsessed with weighing you. Is that true? I really wouldn't appreciate it unless it was 1,000% necessary for prescribed medication. I'm not in the US if that matters at all. Okay, so clearly this person doesn't want to be weighed either because they don't like their information out there, which, bruh, you're going to a doctor, or they are ashamed of their weight. Or there could be another reason. Maybe they just don't like the fact that they don't like that happens. I don't know. But this person seems a little bit more like, uh, centered and a little bit like, not like we like and angry, so what I would say is that um if that other doctor just said you need to lose weight and wasn't trying to help you at all with anything else, then yeah, they're probably wrong. But if you have period problems because you're overweight, I've never heard of that, but maybe it could happen. um Always ask questions. I can't assume what happened. Maybe the doctor just said just lose weight and then that was it and they left. um but always ask questions, always learn, always do your own research. And I'm not talking about WebMD. I'm talking about like true sources. And then ask them. you know Sometimes doc it might look stupid. If you do your own research, you're like, well, I saw this and I saw that online. I'm not saying you got to be crazy like that. I'm just saying, like, look into it more yourself. Like, I have allergy problems. I went to an allergist. They told me what could help me. you know and actually I have a story. I went to the allergist and I could make this like such a fat logic story. Like, I could make a whole post about this. But I actually took it as a compliment. But so I went to the allergist. Wait, let me end this. Yeah, it might have to happen. I don't like being weighed either. It's not fun. It just reminds me of how overweight I am. But it also motivates me to do something about it and become determined. So that's really it. You just kind of have to accept that. There's going to be things you don't want to happen in life, but you need antidepressants and you need birth control. So you got to do it. But I know that you just want to know. So yeah. Anyways, so I went to the allergist and like they weighed me there, for metrics, which I was guessing and I assumed. And so it said on the scale that I was like 179 or something, whatever, or 8 or whatever. And like, so I said, like, I went in the doctor and the allergist came in. He was a really nice guy. And he said, how much do you weigh? Like, he was looking at it just to make sure. And I said 179 pounds. And he was like, really? You don't look it, you know? And I could take that and be like, oh my God, why is the allergist talking about my weight like that? Why is he saying you don't look like that? I'm here for allergies, not for weight, But no, I like that I don't look obese. I'm not obese actually, but I like that I don't look that overweight. Like, I feel like when people look at me, they don't think overweight instantly. If they had to think that, they would. But I just think they think black, I think they think that. But, you know, if I were to become bigger, then they would see overweight first, And I'm not saying that it really matters what people's first impressions of me is, but he said like I have my fat very well distributed throughout my body, like a lot of it's in my thighs, in my stomach, it's very well distributed throughout my body. And then when I lose weight, it first goes from my face, which is, oh, thank you, God. Awesome. And a little bit from my stomach, which is also, oh, thank you. Cause I know my thighs are going to like probably be thick even when I lose weight because my mother has thick thighs and she's, a normal weight. It's just normal. Obviously I can make them lean or whatever, but as long as I'm in a healthy way, I don't really care. But yeah, like, I could take that and be mad about it. I could be like, why do I have to be weighed at an allergist? But they just need it for metrics. They need it for information, in certain things. It's important. Your body mass, just like they need your height, you know, it's just the same thing. They need stuff like that. And I took it as a compliment, honestly, because I like looking like that, because I think that I don't like being overweight, you know. Um, and I want it to be like where nobody says that. Nobody has to say, wow, you don't look it. Because I want somebody to be like, well, in their mind, she looks 135 pounds, you know. But yeah, that's my little story. Okay, I'm gonna do one more of these posts and then I'm gonna go because I have to do something. Anyways, let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, so I had this. Oh wait, whoops. Okay, actually, this is good. So I just had a nutritionist appointment, and apparent. Whoa, what happened to the screen? Okay, so I just had this. It happened again. Whatever. So I just had this nutritionist appointment, and apparently, 12,000 calories a day is not enough to live on. Some of my memory problems, heat intolerance, might be starvation. I weigh 201 pounds, and I've been referred for an eating disorder. My MD has told me to lose weight. My MD had just told me to lose weight an hour before. Please tell me this nutritionist. Please tell me this is a nutritionist specializing in intuitive health, eating or health at every size. A gerbil couldn't live on 12,000 calories, let alone a full-grown human. Some of these nutritionists will recommend starvation diets too. But yeah, F that doctor, because no. Wait, so are they saying the nutritionist told them that 12,000 calories a day is not enough to live on, and then a doctor told them that they should lose weight? I'm a little confused with this story. Okay, but what I would say is that it depends on if what your height is. Like if you're short and you weigh that much, I would say that that's a good start. Maybe. Like I used to eat 12,000 calories, and that was kind of a restriction for me. Like that was too restricted. Now I eat like 1,400 calories a day. Or I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying. But like eating 12,000 calories a day, that wasn't sustainable for me. But I am like 5'8". So I don't know. But yeah, it is possible for someone to eat 12,000 calories a day if they are shorter, you know. I mean, they can do it if they're taller like me. You could be my height and say you do it, you know. It can happen, you know. But I just feel like that's you're being it's going to be like that's low restriction if you're like 5'10" and you're doing that or something. Because your basic metabolic rate is probably much higher than that. You don't need to be doing that, you know. I was doing it because I thought it was like the lowest I could go, you know, without it sounding bad, you know, because I was trying to restrict. Um, but I don't know how much gerbils eat, but I'm not going to take that seriously. Um, it is possible for people to eat 12,000 calories a day, you know. This person should look into their BMR, look into their TDE, and see how much they should eat. But clearly, they want intuitive eating and health at every size. This is all I'm going to say about intuitive eating when you're overweight. I tried it, it doesn't work. Obviously, I'm speaking from an anecdotal point, but it's just think about it logically. You are obese or overweight, and you're like, I'm going to follow my hunger cues. No. So the thing is that I know when I'm hungry and when I'm not. Like right now I'm hungry because I fast until 12, or I have been trying to. Actually, I have been. I have been at fasting until 12 every day. Now the food I eat in that fast is not the best, but I'm working on it. I, you know, whatever. Um this isn't about me, but I'm hungry right now because I can feel my body being hungry, you know? Um but, you know, after I eat, I'm not going to feel hungry for a little bit, you know? But I can still eat. That's what overweight people feel. They can still eat, you know? So if intuitive eating was just eating when you're hungry, that's different. But there's so many other weird, convoluted things that are a part of it. It works for people. It does. And I'm not, maybe it has worked for somebody who's been overweight. Maybe they just, the rules that were in it, they helped. But if they want lost weight, it probably helped them eat less. So if intuitive eating helps you eat less and lose weight, then cool. But you're also saying health at every size. So um, that means that you think that you can be overweight and healthy. Um, so I don't know if you think that you should lose weight. I also know that you have an eating disorder, which makes it much harder. And I'm very sorry for you, you know? Um, but yeah, I don't really know how this person feels about losing weight. It's hard for me because I don't like telling people with eating disorders. I just feel like it's a lot harder to be talking to them about this. But I think that they could join some kind of program or something to help them, you know, get healthy and, you know, get out of that disordered mindset, you know, and lose weight. Um, I've had a very bad relationship with food. I've never got diagnosed for anything. So I'm not going to say I have anything at all, you know, but I don't have the resources to get a nutritionist. And this person's really lucky that they can. And it's kind of sad that they're just throwing it away because, or maybe they're not. I don't know. I'm confused by this. But if they are, it's sad because they just can't accept what the person's saying to them. You know, not all nutritionists are perfect. They're not registered dietitians. It's different, you know, but that's what I'm saying. If I could get a nutritionist, I would be very happy. But it also depends because I feel like I'm a very picky eater, so I'm not sure that they would know. Like, I would just tell them the foods I like and they could give me like diet plans, but I just like to do it all myself, you know? But maybe that's just because I've grown up this way where I'm like, I have to do things for myself sometimes, you know? But whatever. Anyways, that's gonna end this video. I wish that I could do more reactions, but I have to go. But maybe I will later. Um, I like making these videos because it's just fun and I feel like it keeps me determined to lose weight because I can see people who are in the same situation as me, and it kind of like makes me want to, you know, do better. Um, and I think talking about weight loss is what will remind me in those hard times about losing weight. You know. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hate that I do that, but I keep doing it anyway. Anyways, peace.